Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Jyoti from Angie and Joe's channel. We have decided to make something simple but something to indulge over the weekend. So today we are making egg biryani. So egg biryani, as you guys know, is fragrant basmati rice cooked with aromatic biryani spices, herbs, and boiled eggs to yield a delicious one-pot egg biryani. So the first and foremost thing that you have to do to make egg biryani is to boil eggs. Make sure the eggs are hard boiled. Once that step is done, you need to chop some onions because we need to fry these onions to garnish the biryani. So yes, make thin and long slices of onion and then heat a pan, put oil in it, and then fry the onion. Make sure the oil is properly heated. Fry these onions till they are like little brownish, little dark in color. So it will take some time. So let it fry for some time and make sure it is completely brown. And when you take it out and put it on kitchen towel, make sure it is crispy brown. Now we are going to use some khara masalas for biryani. So what you have to do is take a pan, put water in it, and put some of the khara masalas in this, and let the water boil. Then add the basmati rice, which you just washed, and keep it in. Our onions are getting ready. Meanwhile, we will prick the eggs and put all the dry masalas like chili, little bit of turmeric, salt, and little bit of garam masala, and mix it well and keep it aside. So that's the first step of it. Now so I'm taking a big kadhai. You can also use pressure cooker, which make things easier. Take oil and put some onions in this and just little fry it till it turns little pink. Add chili, add tomatoes, and mix it well. You have to, if you want khada masala here also you can add. I personally prefer not to add it here because I have dry roasted some of the masala and I'll add it later, but this is the time if you want to add the khada masalas. So yes, also add ginger garlic paste. Let it cook for some time and then add chopped tomatoes. I've added one tomato here. I don't want it to be too much of tomatoey gravy here, so just one tomato is enough. And then let it cook. Add your spices, biryani masala, your garam masala, and everything, and let it completely cook for some time. And at this stage, when your masala is completely cooked, you have to add, like, just close the stove for a minute or two and let it come to the normal temperature, and then add a little bit of curd, which will give a nice smoothness to your biryani. So yes, that's the process. You add a little bit of curd as well. Add salt and make sure don't add too much of salt at this stage, because we also added salt while making the rice in a separate bowl that we were boiling. Yes, so also make sure that your rice is only 70% cooked and not completely cooked, because rest all it will cook here with the masalas and the egg and everything. So make sure you close the gas of the rice when it is 70% cooked. Drain the water and keep it aside. Now once your masala is ready, that's the time you have to do the layering. So once the masala is ready, put eggs, then one layer of rice on it, add little bit of coriander, chopped coriander, little bit of chopped mint, and your onions that we fried. And I'm also adding a little bit of a hint of food color, and you can also add a little bit of kesar here, and then garnish it properly. Also, the key is add a teaspoon of ghee on each layer, because ghee makes things really tasty and it gives that smoothness to the biryani. So add ghee as well here. So that's one layer done. Repeat the process again. Add eggs, then rice, then your mint and coriander leaves, and then your fried onions, and then a little bit of ghee. So that's the part when your layering is done. Now cover it. If you are making it in pressure cooker, just close it, and then if you are making it on kadhai like I am doing it, just close it, close the lid, and let it cook for another 10 minutes or so. Your biryani will be done in that time, because we have already cooked the rice 70% of the time, and then with steam it will get cooked, the remaining part will get cooked with steam. So yes, that's how your biryani, easy way of making an egg biryani, will be ready, and you can serve it with little curd, and yes, that will taste really amazing. Now if you are using a pressure cooker, make sure you put the whistle on and let it cook only for one whistle. Do not overcook it, otherwise your gravy and the rice will burn. So yes, just one whistle is enough. So now let it cool for some time, and after that, when you open the lid, make sure you fluff up the biryani, and serve the egg biryani with, yeah, like I already told you, with curd or onion raita or mint raita. Now before we end, let me give you a couple of tips that you should keep in mind. Number one, use basmati rice, and if you have aged basmati rice, that is best for this particular recipe. Do not use any other rice, it will make your biryani sticky. Use whole spices, it gives a lot of flavor to your biryani. And use ghee to give that flavor and give that moisture to your biryani. Next, add herbs like mint and coriander. It gives that freshness to the biryani. And finally, at the end, when your biryani is done, make sure do not stir it too much, otherwise your eggs will become mushy and your eggs will break and it will not look good. So that's the easy way to make your egg biryani. Let you try it, let us know your experience, and yes, do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Bye bye.